It's the boy, Rockstar 70. You already know what it is, and you're tuned into one of the livest, flyest, hottest, freshest DJs in New York City, DJ June.
Hard work on days.
You're now listening to A-Rod Music.
Yeah. Welcome. Chef from uptown. You was, I must admit the streets had a head spinning. Exchange if you ain't breadwinning. Taking flicks, hitting Facebook. Next thing you know, the feds hitting. Seeing dead snitching. Free my less, he in Fed prison. Hit my way. 21 and he won't never see another day. Meet a chick on 7th, I'll make a run to 8th. Harlem, we been gooning since the rollerblades. A lot of ballers that got lost. Trips is never promised when you making them drops off. Loyalty the reason a lot of got knocked off. Set you up where they be tipping the cops off. This crate, same just a different day. Ain't going loud, blow the pifferate. It's classic, I promise. This is something to remember and you never gon' forget it. Like the day a virgin gave us away. Fear how America fears a strong black man. They rather see us on trial for a crack jam. These young love the thrill of the gat jam till they actions have them caught up in the black can. I used to be that young and just sling a dingbat to retired old vets falsifying to be in rehab. I swear, it's real out here. Little getting killed out here. That's why I say.
Richie Beats.
Lost a lot of sleep, but never the vision. I always told myself this is just a formula of winning. Wrecking the critics, cause people need something to hate. And you can find me by myself, a lot of people is fake. What can be great if New York really just support each other? Word. I'm not following trends, I'm rewriting, brother. Articulating my thoughts so visual illustration. Shackled to the pain, which provide me my concentration. Dealing with the daily struggles, stumbling down, cause I didn't have rebuttals. Now I got the balance and I find the proper stance to go toe-to-toe with anyone who want my plans. Man, I fight for this, man, I die for this. I'll do anything just to ride my ship, cause I put dedication and time for this. Cause I'm a fighter, nigga, I'll fight for this. I'm a fighter, I'm a fighter, I'm a fighter, I'm a fighter. I'll do anything just to grind for mines. I'm a fighter, I'm a fighter, I'm a fighter, I'm a fighter. I'll do anything to keep what's mine. I'm a fighter, I'm a fighter, I'm a fighter, I'm a fighter. I'll do anything just to grind for mines. I'm a fighter, I'm a fighter, I'm a fighter, I'm a fighter. I'll do anything to keep what's mine. Time consuming, show the world I can do it. Proving to all my daughters my talent within this music. There's nothing that could be said, nothing that could be read that I didn't mention myself. So all your comments are dead. I'm talented and I spoken. Lyrically, I'm just potent. Underground living artist that pointing out what's a target. I know deep down inside I belong in any market. The future, Malcolm X and won't sit back rows apart. Trendsetter like Dr. King. So all my leaders just march before the assassinated display who they are. Shit. In return, they just wanna knock you out. So I got my eyes on everybody, let's spar it out. Man, I fight for this, man, I die for this. I'll do anything just to ride my ship. Cause I put dedication and time for this. Cause I'm a fighter, nigga, I'll fight for this. I'm a fighter, I'm a fighter, I'm a fighter, I'm a fighter. I'll do anything just to grind for mines. I'm a fighter, I'm a fighter, I'm a fighter, I'm a fighter. I'll do anything to keep what's mine. I'm a fighter, I'm a fighter, I'm a fighter, I'm a fighter. I'll do anything just to grind for mines. I'm a fighter, I'm a fighter, I'm a fighter, I'm a fighter. I'll do anything to keep what's mine.
In the mix, y'all. DJ June in the mix, y'all.
Guys, welcome to Cultural Conversation.
Mamba Clad, got him.
That was a good intro. I was trying to go home. All right, well, turned up today. Hi, everybody. Cultural Conversations with Star B, Little Miss Chit Chat.
Yes.
And old Pressure.
Hey.
Old Pressure is like my favorite person up here because he be calling me and texting me, giving me little tips. And I'd be like, you know what? You're smart.
I'm smart.
Loyal.
I appreciate you.
Right. Because he's been doing it a lot longer than I have. And he's on New Bronx City right before us. And they do their thing. They've been doing it for a long time. They've been doing it for a while. And I do appreciate you welcoming me. I always say that.
You're already ready.
But we also have a young man with us. We got Flo.
Yeah, y'all can call me Flo. I'm known by a couple other things, but tonight y'all gonna call me Flo.
We got to call you Barry White. Where you get that deep ass voice from?
He just came with the Barry White shit. Y'all can call me Flo.
Voice.
Turn the lights down low.
It's the microphone, man. Nah, I think it came from California. Like, I went out there sounding like my mother, came back with this voice.
Oh,
you grew up out there then?
Nah, Highbridge where I grew up at. I did 11th grade in California, San Diego to be exact.
So tell us your story. What's up?
It's kind of long, but I'm gonna keep it short. Born in Texas, came to New York when I was 2. First hit Long Island, then I came to Highbridge when I was like 6, 7. And I pretty much grew up there all the way up until like 16. Like I told you, that's when I went out to California for a little bit. Single parent household, no pops around, so I went out to California with my brother and his pops, and kind of got homesick. I'm a mama's boy, so I had to come back. I ain't gonna hold you. Graduated from high school, went straight to college. Now then I went to John Jay. And then kind of dropped out for a little bit. I was doing like the music thing. Like I was taking that serious like since like age 19 or whatever. And I did like shows in like Knitting Factory, big spots in Cali, like 4th and B or whatever. That was kind of moving, but you need money, right? Money and resources. So that was kind of lacking. And so that's when I hit like a little rough patch. I had dropped out of college. I was like bouncing around at friends' cribs for a little minute because like the money wasn't there. You feel me? So ended up turning to the streets or whatever. So I was selling crack for a little bit. Got jammed up with that OT. Did a little year. I came off. I was facing a lot more time than that. I came home in August 2014, and it was like kind of easy, to be honest. Like for me getting back on my feet, I got real lucky, just meeting the right people. I got a job like a month out, and back in college like 5 months later. So now I'm back at John Jay.
That's what's up, man.
And so
that's a dope turnaround.
What are you studying at John Jay?
Sociology.
That's dope.
Yeah, so currently like now, like I done did like a whole 180 where like right now I got a fellowship with the shirt I got on. It's a nonprofit called the Vera Institute of Justice. So it's like policy reform in the criminal justice area. So we basically like inform policy and legislation, like so all the laws y'all see like people abiding by, like even like the movement with the solitary confinement piece that Obama pushed through, like it was a report that we kind of did that pushed that to the forefront.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, so it's a lot more to it, but I feel like I'm already being kind of wordy.
We need you to be wordy up here.
It's fine.
It's better to be wordy than nerdy.
That's a dope turnaround. I definitely salute that.
100, I appreciate that. It's definitely not easy.
Like years, and I've never known all of that about you.
Yeah, you would never think that you were ever in jail, honestly.
Right?
Or so crack.
If you'd have met me when I was in the streets, you'd have never thought that I went to college and all that. So it's just I'm a versatile individual. I like to call myself a survivor. So just different faces for different places.
I definitely relate.
Yeah, you know.
I relate.
Yeah.
That's congratulations to you on your turnaround. I
Thank
know
you.
you don't hear it a lot because it means a lot to me to see that. To see somebody that I know to turn around so quickly and so easily, like, oh, jail was not for me. I'm going to get my shit together because I don't want to go back. And you did that.
Thank you. Yeah, it's shit's still hard. Can we curse?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still hard though to be honest.
Shit.
That's love. West Side in the building, man.
No. So we've been missing. This is beautiful young lady. She's been missing. I had to put her on the back of a milk carton to find her.
She came back quick, didn't she?
Tell us what you've been doing. What's been going on? Like, talk to us.
Yeah, I'm back. I've been working. Tomorrow, LittleMissChitChat.com makes 2 years. So
wow, congratulations.
Congratulations for that. So yeah, y'all can look out for that tomorrow. It's gonna be a big thing on social media.
So is we partying or what?
Yes, we gotta get lit.
Liddy.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. Yeah. That's
Boy,
right.
working
Y'all
hard.
had a good show.
Yeah, I'll be working.
Y'all had a good show. Y'all
Yeah.
always have good guests. So I fuck with that.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
And we got DJ June rocking with us. DJ June is the official Culture Conversations DJ.
One time for you.
Yeah, I don't think my mic is
not
on
even
either.
Oren. Get it
Mice
together.
is good. Sound like, yeah.
Yeah, talk your shit.
June shit not on. Who is it?
It's not on yet. It's
Well, you
definitely
can
not
talk loud enough.
You
I'm
can
pretty
talk loud
sure.
We hear you.
Get in your DJ bag, bro.
Right, get in your bag. But while he finds his bag, we gonna get into the topic of discussion.
Yeah, right.
I had this discussion with you on Facebook.
Not the best forum all the
wasn't.
time, but you know.
But you know it's all love coming
That's
from
a
me.
fact.
It's not. I get a little
It's okay to have argument. Well, debates.
Yeah, there we go. Good
Right.
language.
I get a
Right.
little
Good language.
emotional,
Yeah, it's good now.
and everything gets attached when I talk about certain subjects, and women has to be one of them.
Word.
The
Right.
disrespect of women, the rape culture is just a thing, and
Right.
nobody wants to admit to that. Nobody wants to own up to it, face up to it, and be like, damn, maybe I am kind of rapey.
That's a big fact. That's a big fact. There's a lot of rapey
niggas
dudes
be
out here.
rapey.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's
It's a
not.
lot of rapey
I mean,
dudes
think
out
about
here.
how many rappers is talking about it in their
It's
songs,
normalized.
talking about date rape all the time. So
Right.
we already know
normalized.
that a lot of people are rapey, but
So the boy Nate, what is his name?
Nate
Nate
Parker.
Parker.
Nate Parker.
Whatever.
He said the
Anyway,
boy.
that guy, he was doing well for himself. Him and his partner were doing well for themselves. As black men, they were climbing the ladder. Then it got screeched to a halt. And it was like, oh, we didn't know you was rapey.
Right.
Hold on there.
Yeah.
We're going to boycott you because, no.
100.
But he...
So say where he's at now. That would really
Well,
catapult that.
Describe the story so that
Yeah,
everybody
so-
knows people
yeah.
that don't
So
know.
he's a director. He directed this movie, wrote this movie, did everything, worked on this movie. He was even acting in the movie.
She's saying this movie because she's boycotting, and I'm assuming she doesn't
and
want
I'm
to
not gonna-
promote that.
this- like I said,
You're gonna jump across this table.
It's a
if I
movie
say the
about
name
Nat
of it.
Turner.
I mean, I want to congratulate that, but I also am like, no.
The climate of America and black people, you have to really salute that. But then you have to look
No,
at
I really-
his history.
Yeah, you can't do both.
can't-
like
you
I know
you can't-
I'm a
You
guest.
can do. You saying we
I'm
can't
asking,
do
I'm
both?
asking.
But
You
how
can
many
do both.
slave
It's
movies we gonna
possible.
have?
But
Where's the
at the end of the day,
That's
it's
the
not that
thing, this
serious.
isn't-
There's movies about stuff like this all the time.
Nah,
what
there's
movies are
actually
we
not.
doing? What movies are we doing to really show us that never being in a bad spot?
We
though?
haven't been kings and queens since Remember the Time in Michaelville.
And
I
why
agree.
we not making
Let's
movies
keep
about
that
that?
I agree.
And let's not
But
not dance around it.
the key difference in this movie, in my opinion, and there is other movies out there and there's like books on it, but he got like 18 million at Sundance, like he broke a record. This
It's like
story
17.5.
17.5. We're gonna round that up. But this specific movie talks about one of the most phenomenal
All right,
slave
but
revolts in history.
But you're still a rapist, though.
No,
like, you're still, you're
I
still
ain't even
somebody's
get to that yet.
father, and
I ain't get to that
so
yet.
at this point, I personally don't care what movie he's making. I'm definitely not going to see it. I definitely
You had
don't
that right.
care.
Okay.
You had that right, but
You-
going back to that, Nate Parker is making this movie about a guy that went by the name of Nat Turner, and he led one of the biggest slave revolts in history. That story is not highly publicized. A lot of our people don't know that.
Where's
So
the Harriet Tubman movies?
we
we-
get a step at a time, though. A step at a time.
That's
I would
well,
love to see a
know
Harriet.
it was a step towards y'all. Like where we at? We was waiting
I
in the
agree.
water just as much
I
as
agree.
y'all was.
I feel like I think y'all was doing more, to be honest. I feel
was
like
in
if you
the
look
paint, like,
if you
come
look at
on.
any movement, even now, like, and it's proven, like with the Black Panther Party was like 70% women, black women. You feel me? So I'm pretty informed in where I know that women lead the charge with a lot of things,
Yeah.
almost
Yeah.
everything. Black women specifically. We gotta
Yeah, because
specify.
we're the ones that's always standing up for your rights, our rights.
Uh-huh.
We're always the ones always standing up for y'all.
So-
Do
so-
y'all ever stand up for us? No, but
As a whole,
okay.
no, we don't. I can honestly say that, and I feel like it needs to be more accountability in that
It does.
because, I mean, like it's like the good cop bad cop thing. You got to do. Let's just use you as the example because I'm already in the hot seat. Okay. Let's just say my man, no pressure over here is the good dude.
Right.
But you got all of these black dudes that ain't doing shit, and he be like, wait, you can't say that about men, man. I'm a good man. Like, I'm standing up for you. You're like 1%, bro.
Right.
So ultimately, like, we ain't shit as men. I'm gonna say it on air.
Yeah, and what you need to do is you need to tell your friend over there, like, oh, you know, you need to, like,
You need to step it up. Yeah,
right.
we need to check each other. But see, before you can even get there, you need to understand, like, how power dynamics work. And women taught me this. Black women taught me this. The reason why y'all never get y'all just due as black women is because we had this economic system called capitalism.
Right.
And capitalism
Talk about it.
comes attached, like it's like white supremacy and patriarchy are byproducts of capitalism. See, people don't understand this. So my man Stacks over there. People don't understand as long as we have this economic structure, I don't know what the answer or the alternative to it is, but I know capitalism, it comes with white supremacy. So it puts white people first, the white man specifically, and then the white woman follows that. That's interchangeable with the black man depending on spaces and a case-by-case basis. But ultimately, it's white man, white woman. Then it comes down to black man, black woman all the way at the bottom.
Right.
Yeah.
And then now you got like the LGBTQ popping off. So you got like all kinds. I don't want to say others because they're human beings too.
I feel like at this point, it's getting to the point, well, not to bring this up or whatever, because it has nothing to do with it, that the LGBT community is getting more respect than the black community.
But
and it's kind of crazy to
going
me.
back to the power structure, the power dynamics.
Power.
They have stakeholders at the table in government.
Right. That's what it is.
In media.
That's what it is.
Now you see us. We have hip hop. We have pop culture,
and
but we
this
don't
is my
own
thing,
it.
But this is my thing that I keep telling everybody, and this is what I say on every single show. What we need to do is we need to get more money. We need to have more of a voice.
We got the money. We do need more.
No, but at the end of the day, I'm talking about everybody as a whole. Me, you, everybody that's in this room. We need to work on getting money and have more power so that this way we can have more of a say. So we need more black lawyers. We need more black politicians.
Segregation again.
Well,
why would we need segregation again?
Now, as crazy as that sounds, he might be onto something, because if you follow the civil rights movement, it was when integration became a thing that we lost a lot of like basic liberties. Like, yeah, we had the colored fountain and we had the white fountain, and yeah, that water wasn't too good. But as far as our communities, like, we had agriculture.
My fault, not that type of integration. No. Segregation, not that shit.
What you talking in?
We could drink from the same fountain, but we need our own shit. They have their own shit.
Now you being contradictory.
Nah, I'm not.
I mean, we need to support each other more. Maybe we can shop black businesses more. How about that?
Going back to the money incident, like the money statement. Like, I forget the exact number, but like, we have like $1 trillion in spending power in the black community in America. Mm-hmm. So the money is there. Granted,
but
individually,
the way we're using it, we're not using our power correctly. Think about how many rappers and that are so popular that could actually have a say so in a lot of things.
Think about why they can't. But think about why they can't and why they choose not to use their money for different things.
Anybody could do anything that they want to do.
Not the case.
Yeah, if you really want to, you can do anything that you want to do.
And then get murdered.
I know some people murdered by who?
You know the United States government was found guilty for murdering Martin Luther King, right? And his family want a settlement, right?
Well, at the end of the day, I still feel like now, this day and age, look how people violate and Trump and stuff like that. Like, we can, like, I just feel like we can do more.
I agree with that. I feel like what it's going to take is some pawns on the field to be lost, but nobody don't want to be the pawn. That's the thing. That's when you talking about the fight. If somebody come in here and say, "Yo, we about to be lit. I got the plug. All we got to do is come full force." But yo, I'm gonna let you know off top, Flo, you not making it. The average person gonna be like, "You bugging the fuck out." Then we ain't going
I gotta
nowhere.
be part of this. I don't want to die. I want to reap the rewards like everybody else. Like, so there's nobody willing to sacrifice. So, what?
I mean, it shouldn't be that we have to sacrifice like our lives to like make a statement. Like, come on.
But I don't understand. We be so quick to join the army and be like, "Oh, but it's gonna pay for school. It's gonna do this."
Right.
No, I mean, I don't believe in that first. When they be like, "Oh, line up," because we know they got bigger guns. You know who they sending first?
The black folk.
Exactly.
The
They
colored
ain't
folk.
gonna tell you that.
But to bring it back to what we initially started talking about, the guy Nate Parker.
Yeah, Nate Parker.
And
Nat Turner.
holding this, like we was having a conversation via, Facebook or whatever, about his accountability. And it was like, I had to research, really. I read the article first, then I had to read it again.
Yeah, he
and
didn't
it
take
made
no
me look at,
accountability.
like, she said it to me, but I was like, hold up. If he wasn't convicted, if he wasn't convicted guilty of it, where's accountability? Why does he have to say that? And then I read more into it and how he played into it, how the phone conversation it is. And I just think
it's
that
ugly.
when you have anything that's associated with rape, like it has to be some type of accountability, because you have to teach, like, not just men in general, that your power in that, and you have to be able to accept accountability and responsibility for anything.
Exactly.
Your
And the thing
actions.
about it is that at this point he's not showing no remorse for it. He's not
Right.
saying like, this is something that happened when I was younger. I'm sorry about what happened. He's like, that's something that happened years ago.
We don't know
And
what he's
then the
doing in
point
private.
that I was making at first, and that what we do as black, it's like
You don't know
we've
if he have
been so-
issues going to sleep at night. You
But
don't
listen,
know that.
As blacks, we've been so like we haven't received justice for a lot of things, right? So when we get caught in situations like this, and you view things like Bill Cosby,
Yeah.
you understand what I'm saying? They're using this. We know why it happened. Like his situation is like, okay, he got the 17.5 million. He's powerful. That can catapult another black or put another black person in position to get with 34 million. You understand what I'm saying? So he had to be exposed. But at the same time, he has to be able to accept accountability for his actions.
But let's get into that. Why do you think he's not taking accountability for that? Do you think
Nobody wants to say, "Hey, I'm a rapist."
Because he's not gonna come to his movie.
Exactly. So now what happens is, before we even, because it's a huge rabbit hole we got to climb out of. But before we get into that, he can't provide for his family if he comes out and says that, because now he's gonna be blacklisted.
That's not true.
Man, R. Kelly ain't even come out and say he did what he did.
Blacklisted by who? Black people or white people?
On tape, he was pissing on a little girl. That man said,
but he didn't take accountability neither.
At the end of the day, people are still gonna go see the movie regardless.
No. If he
yes,
say he's a rapist,
yes, they are.
if he said, "Yo, I raped her,"
genuinely don't care. If he says, "I raped her," I was a little kid in college, like, I'm sorry, people are still gonna go see that movie. Yes, they are.
So for you, do you want him?
Yes,
Do you
they
want?
are.
Do you want him to apologize?
I want him to do a public apology. This girl committed suicide.
Somebody said he apologized.
She committed suicide in 2012, mind you, and we making noise about it in 2016. So I think that's interesting.
So
what?
Huh?
We didn't know. We know now.
But why are we not?
Because the media is not covering it.
The media dictates this shit, because had they not brung this shit up, this is my point. Okay, he's wrong and he needs to accept accountability. But had they not brung this shit up,
nobody would have cared.
Nobody wouldn't have gave a fuck.
Not that we wouldn't have cared.
Not that we would have known to care. So
I mean, the same way we go online and figure out when the new Jordans is dropping, or this, that we could.
So should I go
The new Mac makeup.
Should I look your name and honestly, any man that I meet, any black men that I'm around, and
There's people that do that.
I'm not a woman. I'm not a woman, so I don't know. But it's ugly out here, so I wouldn't put nothing past nobody.
There's people that do that.
There are people that do that. But it's just like the average person is not doing that, number one. And number two, he's coming up with a movie that a lot of people,
and that's what it's about, though.
Yeah.
It's about the rape. Don't get it twisted. But people only care this much because.
So we pay attention to the messenger and miss the message.
Whoo.
What do
That's
we do?
the point I'm trying to get at.
That was fly.
What do we do?
Not necessarily, because you still know about slavery. You can still
I still know about slavery.
No, but at this point in time, it's kids that don't give a fuck. They rather go see, what's that new sausage party? They rather go see that shit, right?
And they're still gonna rather see that shit.
Oh, champ, nah.
They don't want to be knowledgeable. That's a personal issue.
That
comes from there. At the end of the day, I'm saying I watch the news. I read articles all the time,
right.
So I know what's going on in the world.
Okay.
I'm just not gonna.
But nobody knew about. I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't know
never
about
heard
this.
about this shit.
I
like,
never
this
heard
shit
about this.
So yesterday, I did my little research on this. So you have college campuses where they actually have task force, because the rape percentage is so high
because it's embedded in our culture, especially college culture.
Programs for you to let
Rape?
you know about
They
rape
have-
in
they
colleges,
have
'cause it's
task
that
forces.
serious.
But even those
That research
even
and
those
shit.
even those task force and the way they, this is the problem, and I forget where, I hate when I forget my sources, but the way they go about implementing these things, and when they talk about rape and stuff, it's always from a victim blaming aspect. So even though they doing it and it's a great thing that they informing, they showing why women need to be more accountable for when they get put in these positions, why you shouldn't be out being drunk, like sending the wrong information home.
And but it's something called victim blaming too.
That's
you know
what
saying?
I'm
Like,
talking about.
Right? Where that's crazy because a lot I don't get that where men be like, oh, you was wearing this, or you drunk too much,
Because
or
Yeah,
you just
no.
it's to justify savage action.
Not to worry about somebody
Those
raping
people
me.
are rapey.
I like this term. I hate it as a dude. You feel me?
Yeah,
But
Not rapey.
niggas is rapey, right? And
That's
when
it.
we say niggas, we mean men in general.
Say a lot of men are rapey. Like
But-
I've been on a train that guy grabbed my butt, like literally. So it's just like
You're
straight
Because
grab my butt.
I'ma
and
tell- I'ma
I'm
tell y'all
small,
something.
So my butt's not that big, so I don't know why he's grabbing.
So
me.
as women,
That boy
right?
got
As
issues,
women,
man.
what do you teach your sons, your nephews?
Bingo.
But don't put it on the women again. It's not just women. I know
Okay,
they doing
but
a
I'm
good
saying-
deal of the
but
raising.
I'm
What do
saying
you
because
teach?
they have a problem with the accountability part. So I want to get to. Let's cut to the source. Like, what do you teach your son, your nephew, your little
When
cousin
it comes to dealing with women, right?
when it comes to dealing with women?
I
No
talk
means
to my
no,
brother,
nigga.
and I tell him he's 10 years old.
That's not enough though. I ain't gonna
That's
hold
not-
you.
it's not.
Tells you.
You're gonna have to break it down. It's a
Listen,
kid.
You have
listen,
to.
listen to what I'm saying. If a woman tells you no, even playing, you run as far away from this chick as you can as
No
possible.
means no.
Because she doesn't even know what she's consenting to, nor is she not consenting to. She's confused, and she's gonna confuse you and later recheck that statement. Don't let nobody ever get you to a point where they can recheck their statement and you look crazy.
But it goes even further than that. And this is why I decided to chime in, because I like if we need a sacrificial lamb, because I think that's what our like coaches like obsessed with.
Right.
Me personally, I didn't care about losing my virginity per se, because I was in the video games and shit. You feel me? Like
Right.
I had all of the like technology shit. My brother was like up on that. But in middle school, I'm 26 now. So like in middle school, and like basically like 7th grade, 8th grade, that's when everybody started getting their rocks off. Dudes was getting head in the staircase, auditorium. I went to 22 right there on 167 in college. That's what was going on. If you went to 145, 166, any of the live middle
Now, I'm not gonna
schools,
lie, my boyfriend be telling me stories. And
any
stuff
of the
like that
live
happened
middle
in junior high
schools, niggas
school,
was
I be
getting it
like,
on
whoa.
7th, 8th grade. And then from then on, because the kids saw what we was doing, you had 6th graders doing it too. So I was lying at that point. I ain't gonna hold you. I was telling, every time I had the free crib and I'd be home playing my little 2K, I tell my mans I had a body. And why did I do that? Because that's what we value. We say that that's the
Set
cool
that new
kid.
norm, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So when I got to high school, I lost my virginity in Cali. And the only reason I lost my virginity is because I was like, damn, I'm going to have to tell somebody the truth one day. And I'm like, I'm not losing my shit before I turn 18. Like, I'm going to lose this before I turn 18. Like, I'm not going to tell niggas I was an adult. And I'm doing this all because of the culture. Even women, not to blame women, but women will look at you crazy. And I seen it when I started getting my experience. You don't know what you doing? You 18? How you
Sex
coming
is
at me for
promoted
that?
the wrong way in our communities.
So
It just is.
and it goes further back beyond that 18-year-old girl. But I'm just showing you the cycle right now. If
No, that's very true.
if women are looking at the dude with the experience and showing the least amount of respect and affection and love and care for a woman as that's the dude to get, like all of these rappers, and I'm not blaming them, but I'm just showing you like who we celebrate. The rappers get all the girls, the celebrities, but pretty much anybody with money and status.
Power.
I mean,
Yeah,
like, it's the same
stature.
thing for girls though, because I know me personally.
It's a little different.
For a very long time, I was lying. When I was in high school, I was lying, saying that I was
on
not
that
a
time,
virgin.
yeah.
When I was damn sure was, just because everybody else was like, everybody had a boyfriend, everybody was having sex, and I wasn't. But I was
Wanna
just
be
like,
down.
oh yeah, like
Yeah.
whatever. So I feel like that happens with everybody. It's not just a boy thing.
But no, in terms of like a girl, she can not have experience, and it'd be dudes that'll say she whack, but it don't come with the same scrutiny as like
And the
dudes
stigma.
are still gonna
Yeah,
want you
it
if you
don't.
bad,
It
even
don't.
if you whack, like
Yeah.
especially if he ain't getting it like that, or if he really into you. Like you don't have to have that experience or have this image that guys are forced to have, and this is why like masculinity is detrimental to even men. But that's a whole nother
Stop
subject.
blaming this on women.
I'm not blaming it on women.
Blame it on the hot pocket panties that you were dealing with.
But where is it
I
coming
wasn't-
from?
I wasn't like, oh,
You don't come out.
I'm
You don't come out the
18. I don't
womb.
know what he doing. No, I didn't know what I was doing. I was looking stupid.
Yeah,
So
honestly,
it's like
that's very true.
It's
'Cause
like
I'm
you telling me like, oh,
you don't know what you're doing.
I
like,
look stupid
'cause
because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm back arched wrong, looking dumb.
But he's still gonna come back.
I see it on Facebook all day, girls saying like, "Oh, he didn't know what he was doing."
But that's what I'm saying. As a culture, I don't feel like in our communities, in our culture, like in our household. Just say when I talk about culture, I talk about household where you was raised at. So it's like if you wasn't properly educated on
What consent
sexuality,
is, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because it
but
was
nobody
taboo
is.
in our
Nobody
household.
is.
You know what I'm saying? It was
Well, I
taboo
can't say
for
it.
like we never seen. You know when we seen the little Kim picture of her crouching down, like that shit wasn't in our time. Was that? It's like oh shit. When you see that older now, like it's okay on TV to say ass, bitch. That wasn't like in the 70s, 80s, early 90s. That wasn't.
But we
going
had
on.
sexual assault issues and consent issues then.
Right, but it wasn't as exposed as it is
Yeah,
nowadays.
social media and
You know
all
what I'm saying?
that,
With
yeah.
social
We have
media,
social media, so it's like
right. And then we talk
I
about
think
bullying,
that too.
exposing the girls. The little girl giving head in the staircase at high school, and she gets exposed and shit. Like
Yeah, it
parents are
started
not
then.
really like they have to
Yeah,
talk
but
about
then-
it
but
now.
then that's another thing. Why are girls thinking that it's okay? I seen a girl in a video on Facebook sucking, you know what,
Right.
on the bus with a whole bunch of group of boys around her, and I'm just thinking, who's her mother? Who's her father that made her ever go through her mind that was okay to do?
You
Maybe
could
she
come,
didn't
you
have
could
no
come
guidance.
from a good stock. You could come from good stock
But
and
we-
still be
it's
a
the
hoochie.
judgmental
No, I know,
culture.
but I'm saying
Like,
why?
we
What makes
only-
you want to suck mad?
Because I come from a
But-
place where I can't do that. My mother doesn't tell me about this.
But you
So I'm gonna jump out the window as soon as I can and be cool. Cause
Right.
I'm not cool at home.
But how is that cool? Because I know the girls in your school is not telling you that's cool.
But the boys
It's
is giving her
a-
attention though.
It's a-
The
yeah,
boys
you
is
get
giving
the
her the attention.
If you're not getting the proper attention at home,
You
and
gonna
some little
seek it somewhere
boy
else.
with the True Religion jeans and the
He could
$400 pair of
do whatever it
Jordans
is.
and the True Religion jacket,
getting
he
your
looking
hair
fly as
done.
hell. He looking like Chris Brown, somebody you identify with. He that nigga.
Right.
And then you want to be accepted by. Yeah, I work in the social service department, so I see a lot of young girls that get it misconstrued that this dude is that dude, but he's gonna expose you a week from now and have you on Facebook
And
looking crazy.
It even happens with the young boys. Like in my neighborhood right now, they want to be like with any ghetto. They want to be like the dudes on the corner, not knowing they they snatching them up in the feds right
And
now.
you
And they
going to
all
jail.
telling.
Yeah, they don't
You
get
know what
that.
I'm saying? So, like, I think to get back to it, like, it's a culture of violence. The issue is on the culture because even when you saying who's telling this girl this, that, and the third is cool, why are we so quick to point the finger and judge? I'm not against
Judge what?
hold up. I'm not against calling it out. Let's call it out.
Who's
But when we call it out, are we gonna do it and all right, like yo, what's
It's the
going
male.
wrong?
It's the female. It's the
Well, not even that.
Gotta be.
No, are we gonna call it out and try to intervene? We gonna try to better the situation.
What are you talking about? I'm not judging her. I'm saying, where's her parents at? Why are
But
we,
that's the thing. You
why
saying where
are
her
we-
parents
why
at? Her
are we
pa-
not teaching our
not
youth
every-
better? Why
not
are we
everybody has that-
it doesn't
that upbringing.
Matter. It doesn't matter. It don't have to be parents. Why are we not teaching our youth better? Why is girls 12
Oh, so it's a general
sucking
statement
mad
you
dick?
saying.
I want to ask you
We
a
don't
A
question.
whole
know
bunch
better.
of.
I want to ask you a question. You said to me on Facebook that
Uh-huh.
guys don't know about consent.
They don't.
What about a girl under you trembling and scared makes you turned on? Like
That's
you
a matter of
know.
perception.
Sickness.
That,
You-
but some
exactly.
That might
dudes,
be a
some
sickness.
dudes might not notice it. That's the
What
sad
do you not
part.
notice? A
I
girl
don't think.
under you,
Like
think
they'll
no,
notice her
exactly.
trembling,
Smart person
but they
should know
won't
that. I don't
realize
think-
like, yo, I'm still having sex with this girl and she's trembling. I'm a rapist. That's not going through his head.
It's
So what
not.
is- so
You
what's
need to
going through
we
your
need to
head?
correct.
What's
We need to
What's going
correct.
through your head?
I'm gonna finish what I started. Or I never been in that position. But
And that comes back to niggas being hella rapey because
I'ma
that
I'm not
what I
opposed to
started.
that.
Yo, that's disgusting.
I'm not opposed to that. I agree to that statement. But what I'm trying to tell you, like you talking about consent. Before we even talk about two people having a sexual relationship, we don't even know how to interact with each other from little. If you think about it, this should be implemented in the classroom, I think. And I'm not saying school's the answer for everything, but boys and girls don't know how to interact with each other. We learn that on our own. Like your parents
Pretty
will tell
much.
you certain things,
No, that's
but
very true. Just like
you
when
doing trial and error.
you're
Don't
young.
be in the room with her. Get them out of the room. We play
And-
house.
oh,
all
actually,
that shit.
Then you just got into another topic. Then we
Right.
hypersexualize everything. So I mean, being realistic, I got a niece. She's 6 years old. I want her to put her shirt on. Like, she like to run around with just her panties on. And you feel me? It's just, I'm the only dude in there. So, but still, I'm grown. Like, I want her to know, like, don't be having your shirt off. But now I'm sending a message to her. She don't know she got a body yet because she don't have one. But like, the kids are intuitive. So when I say that, you.
Caller, what's up?
This is gonna be beautiful.
What's up?
Definitely.
I'll put that on hold. I'll come back to that.
Hello. What's up, caller?
Turn this up in them headphones.
Yeah, I can't really hear in the headphones.
Hello?
Caller, what's good?
Oh, I think he's talking.
Yeah, what's going on? I was just calling just to chime in on the topic you guys are talking about.
Okay.
Join the conversation.
Yeah. I mean, like the gentleman with the locks was saying, you know, I think it's a cultural thing. I know a lot of dudes that, you know, they think no means yes. So, you know, as far as, you know, you got dudes out here who don't care how old a girl is. You know, after 12 is lunch, and they say stupid shit like that. And, you know, it's a cultural thing where men are looking at young girls and they're looking at them as if they're grown women. You know what I'm saying? And that shit needs to stop. So, I don't condone none of that dumb shit. And that shit gotta stop, period.
Thank you for calling in. Thank you for your opinion. Thank you
Yeah,
for
I
joining
agree
the
with you.
conversation.
Right.
I
Definitely
totally
agree
agree with you.
Yes. I say that about myself because it's like.
But then you know
I
what?
look like, I wrote this on Facebook the other day. I look mad young. I look probably like
Yeah, you
17,
do.
18. I'm about to be 26 in 2 weeks. And so when I see guys come up to me that's mad old, I be like, Mister, you're clearly a rapist because I look mad young
Every
and you're
day.
mad old.
They
So
out here
No,
every day.
but look. Let's look at this. In Africa, right? Let's take Akeem Olajuwon. You know, basketball player,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Legend.
His wife was like 12 at the time when he married her. You get what I'm saying?
That didn't make no news.
It's all about it's some culture. You understand what I'm saying? And then in America, we look at it. That's sick for a person that's 20-something years old. I had a cousin that was
I mean, it's not
13,
even just in Africa.
and she
It's
was
in a lot of
dating
cultures.
a dude in his fucking 30s, and I was just like, yo, wow, like
It's
that
like
shit was
in
crazy.
India too, I think.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
in
It's not
India-
just Africa. It's in a lot of cultures, just not American
Right, but
culture.
I just
You
use
just
that
using
culture
that
as
as a-
example, you know. But it's exposed, like they get exposed when you get exposed to different cultures. Like that's the norm, but in America, it's not. You get what I'm saying? So, but then we have to look at the values of the family system. What do you value most?
Right, and it's not even necessarily the values. It's the values on top of that. But at the end of the day, when you're here, we don't consider you grown until you damn near 23 years old because
Right.
you're legal.
Depending on if
at-
you male or
No,
female.
no, you're legal
Nah,
at a
that-
certain
yeah,
age.
that
but you're
depends.
not
Guys is able to
grown
leave the-
until that you. All right, I did.
Because
I
we
know
want
what
to
you're saying.
celebrate a
I know what
guy.
you're saying,
I hear
though.
what you're saying.
You
But we
not
celebrate a guy
grown.
having sex at a young age, and
It's
when a
okay
girl
as a
has
dude.
it, yeah, when a
No,
woman
that's
has
not
it,
even what I'm gonna say. What I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
say is, at 23, the rest of your brain grows a certain amount to where you can naturally function and be an adult because your brain is fully grown at that point.
It's closer to
That's
26 though,
why
just to give the
no, it's at 23.
nah the like the I forget what the
called your,
term is.
Yeah, the frontal of your brain grows. At
Your
23.
frontal lobe, I
Okay.
think it's
Right.
called.
You grow at 23, and well, he might say 26 because he's a man and they're late. But
Nah, that's in
so
general.
you're talking about a woman.
I was
What are you
told,
talking
I
about?
was
I'm talking about in
taught
general.
in school, in psychology class, this is what I was taught. You're not technically grown up until that part of your brain grows
Yeah, it's a
in.
frontal lobe, but I thought that it was for everybody's different. It's not necessarily an age for
Oh,
everybody.
man.
It's a
It
set
might
lay,
be.
but it varies
Yeah.
with each
So
might
that's
be.
not
Like,
true
I
that
mean,
that
that's
male,
what I'm
that
saying.
females
I was taught
advance
23.
far.
He was taught 20.
They mature.
Well,
faster than males?
mine's coming from like a bunch of different like studies, like and like if you look it up, like that's gonna be the. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying if you look it up, the number the age that's gonna pop up the most is like 25, 26 around there. But
I
I'm
mean,
not saying that 23.
I could believe that
can't
because I just honestly think at 23, I'm clearly not as advanced or as smart as I am now, or like as far as knowing.
But you smarter than 18 and 17.
Clearly,
legal.
yeah, definitely.
You start getting into your adulthood early.
Yeah, I get what you
20s.
mean conceptually.
You're not gonna be fully grown as you are at 28,
Right.
or as you
Just
gonna
like
be
you're not
40.
gonna be fully grown as you are now, you're gonna be at 30. So
That's the thing. We not considering these things when we looking at these young ass girls and we looking at R. Kelly.
But the
and his
thing,
little girlfriend.
I'm gonna
and-
tell y'all something that's crazy that it really struck a chord with me because I'm gonna show you. You said we gotta check each other, right?
Right.
Peep this. Y'all said it's dudes that don't care what age a girl is. I was just y'all know these people. I ain't gonna say who they is because I'm not gonna out them. But y'all know who I'm talking about. I was with some folks, and they was telling me, man, if she on the field, she could get hit or some shit like that. And I wouldn't have expected these from me. These are some dudes I'm cool with. So I didn't expect that, and so I spoke out on it. It's a way you got to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like depending on certain circles, like they not having these type of conversations. So I can't come out. Oh, you're wrong, because you know,
You can't come out and say that.
but-
That's where we started.
yeah, exactly.
No.
You're wrong.
But
You're
it's in the
wrong.
delivery. It's in the delivery because
It's
I'm
always
the
the
dude.
language,
I'm
yeah.
the dude that be in the hood preaching. I be on the block. I smoke a joint,
No,
and
that's very true.
so they already got a certain impression of me. So I can't. I learned because I used to be that dude. They ain't never hear shit I said when I delivered it like that. So I'd be like, I gotta start asking them questions, make them pull it out. Like
You gotta trick them.
Yeah, like trick them.
Right.
But
trick knowledge.
now it comes into these dudes, they worried about the day-to-day. They trying to survive. I'm not saying to justify it, but when you worried about surviving, like where your next dollar coming from, and I'm trying to tell you something like that, you're not trying to hear me. That's why I started with capitalism in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just to let y'all know how close this shit is.
Very true. I get
Like this shit is real close. Like this ain't just 1-2 dude. Like if we had a war right now about dudes saying, yo, if you for rape culture and it entails X, Y, and Z, stand on this side, and if you not for it, stand on this side, we're getting murdered. We're getting murdered.
Definitely. That's why she's saying that y'all boys are rapey.
But how's that gonna fix it though?
Y'all don't even know it.
That's only gonna perpetuate. In
y'all
my
don't even
opinion,
know it. We need to make y'all more knowledgeable.
I could be wrong, and I'm just trying to come.
Y'all
This,
think it's okay? Like, I know y'all be messing with little 17-year-olds. Not saying y'all, but I'm just saying boys
in general,
our
yeah.
age messing with little
Dude took offense to it. That mean it hit a chord.
Yeah, I'm like, y'all.
Yeah,
Who the fuck is y'all?
Yeah, no,
She's generalizing.
Yeah, no,
Specify.
I'm just saying, like, you know, messing with girls that are like 17 because y'all think, oh, she's about to graduate high school, like, but she's
Or
not
she's just
gonna-
easy to persuade.
Yeah, I could mold her to
could
be who
mold
I want
her.
her to be. I could run all over her, and it's like it's wrong. You taking advantage of girls. I was just telling Star, I was reading this article. This guy got arrested for 30 years. He had like 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds prostituting for him.
But you
and
know what? A lot in the press, you see these young women, these teachers, fucking with these young boys.
And they
Right?
going to jail.
You see these teachers fucking with these young boys. So it's like, I'm not gonna say it's balance, but that shit happens.
It
With
do.
women, they take these young boys and they be having babies
Yeah, but-
by them, families.
I had an
Shit's
8-year-old
crazy.
girl turn me out at 6. I don't count that as losing my virginity because I ain't had no sperm or nothing.
I had a few babysitters.
But the thing is, she had older
That's
sisters.
the babysitters.
She had older sisters,
Yeah,
and they was
motherfuckers is
all
wrong.
fast, and they had dudes coming through the crib. So I don't know, but it's me being older looking at it. But see, it came from there. Like to track the start of this shit. You that's the whole thing. We got to figure out where the root of this shit is.
It's honestly, it comes from home. Like, cause just like you say in your story, I know someone who, she's now gay or whatever, but it was because she was being raped, growing up by a family member, playing house, and then she would come to my house and she would try to like play house with me and my sister,
right.
and me and my sister's like, nah, cause my
The fuck
mother's
is
the type,
that?
she letting us know like. Anybody touch you any type of way, like say something, do something, la la la, and it's just crazy that shit is going on. You won't even know.
So this thing we doing on here is beautiful because we having a conversation, but we like only 3 people and there's like a couple extras in the studio.
I mean, but they listening,
we need people to be having these conversations because it's not, we don't have the
These
answers
conversations
up here.
need to be held at Thanksgiving, Christmas, when all the family over.
Well, nah,
When
you
the
ain't
uncle-
gonna fuck my motherfucking.
No, when the uncle's
my bill up.
hiding. When the uncle
All right,
hiding
let's
behind
let's-
this shit.
let's
And the
shout out
auntie.
Yeah. So
She got some shea butter, some cocoa butter, some
it's,
shit.
It's some shea souffle, francais, something.
And that
butter.
shit is lit.
And it smells nice. It's beautiful.
Ooh.
It's from black people. It's organic. We
Oh,
like
that
black
shit
people
smells
here.
good.
Skin. Let me see
We
this
like black
skin.
people here.
Yes.
This is bomb. I'm going to
I
Russian.
love
It's
it.
all natural.
I gotta
Yeah.
order some.
Order
She got my
some.
Who
skin
make that?
glistening.
Right.
Who make that?
His name. We gonna get him in the titling because I can't remember his name right now. I'm sorry.
That's
But
crazy.
shout
A
out to
dude
his,
make it
His
though.
name is Shea.
Shea butter.
Yeah. His Shea Souffle. I know that. But
Yo,
I'm
well,
sorry.
well,
I can't get it
whoever
together.
he is,
They-
I
they-
hope he knows what consent is, and he is not a part of rape
Oh,
culture.
he knows who consent is because
Okay.
they. You know, I
Because he
Yeah, that
used
shit-
that on you, right?
She had that shit in the
He used
bag
that
like
on
it
you.
was black magic.
it is.
This
It's
shit is
like,
black magic.
I'm gonna go home.
Got
take
my
it
skin
back.
fall in
feeling
love
real
with him,
soft.
Right.
Word.
sent
That was
this
a
to me,
weird
it was nice.
transition. I ain't gonna hold you from talking about rape
Cause we
at
getting real
holiday
deep,
gatherings.
and I gotta,
And the show's
I gotta, right.
You had to-
we
you
about
had
to
to-
at
wrap
that
it up.
time. You gotta make sure you shout out to sponsors.
Right, you gotta. Yeah, they send us free stuff and they
That
do
man,
stuff.
Oh, you
that
looking
man
out
sent
like that?
Cocoa
Right.
butter
Shit,
in
where
here,
am I
man.
at, man?
Look at my
Fuck.
skin though.
Shit.
Right, look
Right
at
here around the wrist. Flick it in, you
Yes.
had to flick it, she
Right.
Billy, all that.
That was sturdy.
It was
I liked
good.
it though. It smelled good.
Yeah, it
definitely
smells really good.
It's,
It's
you got the
actually-
pheromones in the air.
It got
Right.
me shining.
Yeah, this is it.
My pan is way stronger now, thanks to the Shea Souffle butter. And
She got that in the bag before the show.
He sent it for me and stuff, so yeah.
I was like, okay.
I would have liked it. I would have liked a little French vanilla shea souffle, but
See, when you gotta get like me, you gotta come up here. You gotta be
Right.
a friend of the show. We just got a lot going on here, so we gotta just.
nah,
You
I'm
know,
definitely in
can I
tune.
say
though. I'm
something?
late. I'm
I
late,
definitely
but
I didn't expect that from you. I appreciate the input that you gave. Like it was really insightful.
likewise,
For real.
I
For
feel
real.
like everybody. I think
Yeah.
that.
I'm just because I didn't expect it. Like I know them. You know what I'm saying? I've been on the show
Yeah,
with
you-
them before.
yeah.
I never met you. So
Nah, I
just,
appreciate that.
Oh, that
Salute
makes
you.
me happy.
But
Yeah.
that's like a reflection of the show, in my opinion. Because like I said, I'm late. I'm late to the cultural conversations. But it's like, my man Stacks. I've been knew Star was doing it because I talk with her. But I thought you had to have Apple Music to listen to it. I got Tidal. You feel me? Like I know it's some white man that own it up at the top, but that's as close to black owners we getting in the streaming. So I got Tidal. You feel me? And I didn't know you could pull it up on any of them joints.
On every iPhone. You can like it.
She showed me that. shit.
YouTube.
I listened to my
Everyone
shit like,
Well, it's not. It's not. Let me correct myself. It's not. I don't think it's on Tidal. But if you got an iPhone, you don't need to be subscribed
It's
to
on
Apple
YouTube.
Music to
It's
get
everywhere. You never
yeah,
did.
it's
And you
lit.
need
It's
to be.
everywhere.
it. YouTube be running up a nigga data though. You feel me? My bill expensive. I got Verizon. You feel
I
me?
got Verizon too.
Can't
I
be
know
going
how it
over.
be.
But nah, I tuned in and I was like, oh, this shit, like, cause like Star said, I knew Star for a minute. Like I knew her before she was doing it. So like,
He knew
like,
Bronx Street Barbie.
yeah, that your word. They was on your body, man. Yo, they still on your body though.
That's
Yeah, they
hilarious.
still on your body. But yeah, I tuned in and I was like kind of surprised because I'm like, oh shit, this is something the culture really need. Everybody always be saying, yo, the culture need this. You feel me? But when I heard it, I'm
There's
like,
nothing about
oh
the culture
nah,
every
like
time.
why this shit not all the way like lit, like blown the fuck up on some serious XM shit
right,
yet?
right.
No disrespect to DSN, you feel me? Like we
Right,
can go,
right,
it's a
right.
partnership deal. You feel me? Get to get the home team in there, but
Right.
I was.
WY, what's poppin'?
I listened to it was a what's that dude? What's Charms? Tomas. I forget his Offit. What the fuck?
Ovid the poet.
Ovid. Yeah, I was listening to that episode. That was the most recent one, and I thought it was interesting. He's silly as shit, so I thought it was gonna be some bullshit. That's why I went to that when I seen the name. And then when I heard his name, I'm like, oh, this shit about to be horrible. Then I heard the conversation unfold, and I'm like, oh, it's a whole different type of bag. So I was like, yeah, I can support this. We need more shit like this out here, honestly.
Definitely.
And we also
Definitely.
need New Bronx City.
That's what's up.
That's
Every
what- that's
Wednesday,
what the thugs
9 to 10.
That's what that was the show that we just saw
Yeah.
let out. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
son was on that, so I already know that's a
Yeah,
feature.
Yeah, that's my
My
bro.
son be walking around looking all
Yeah,
strong.
yeah, nah, I gotta tune into y'all too. Y'all on that Apple Music shit too? I can get y'all.
Nah,
on.
we don't Apple Music, but you can hit us up on here though.
DSMBX app.
Oh, the website.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On every Wednesday.
Oh, okay, I
before
see this on
We
the
gotta
wall.
get like
9
them.
p.m. But the producer is waving his hands like he's flagging the plane. So we gotta wrap it up, and we gonna play a
Yes.
video from my little brother Eric B.
Let's get it. listen to this shit.
This one takes me back to when I was young. Never thought that one day I'd be grown up. Now I hate the fact that I'm a grown up, and it's killing me. Responsibilities like paying bills on time, keeping funds for your right, clocking into some job. No time outside, no time for life. Trying to earn my stripes. Music alright, trying to make it sound right. This one takes me back to when I was young. Never thought that one day I'd be grown up. Now I hate the fact that I'm a grown up, and it's killing me. Responsibilities like paying bills on time, keeping funds for your right, clocking into some job. No time outside, no time for life. Trying to earn my stripes. Music alright, trying to make it sound right.
How ironic is that? Minimal times for my raps. I'm turning 19, I know that it sucks because I'ma start paying my taxes. I take these moments I like and I save it like Kodak when I take a snap. If I don't ever make it in this music, I'll know that it wasn't my path. But since I know I'ma make it, I take my whole soul and I place it in raps. And since I know I'ma make it, I'm probably the reason why these haters mad. I do not know why they mad, always just stating the facts. If they don't get it, don't worry, we are just the same under Uncle Sam.
This one takes me back to when I was young. Never thought that one day I'd be grown up. Now I hate the fact that I'm a grown up, and it's killing me. Responsibilities like paying bills on time, keeping funds for your right, clocking into some job. No time outside, no time for life. Trying to earn my stripes. Music alright, trying to make it sound right. Alright. This one takes me back to when I was young. Never thought that one day I'd be grown up. Now I hate the fact that I'm a grown up, and it's killing me. Responsibilities like paying bills on time, keeping funds for your right, clocking into some job. No time outside, no time for life. Trying to earn my stripes. Music alright, trying to make it sound right. Alright.
I was Harry Potter back on Privet. I was living this so underprivileged. Now I'm back on board my power revere shit. I ain't even worried about the British. If it was just mine, then I'ma get it. I be out my mind, yeah, just a little, but I gotta just at least admit it, or they'll never ever get the vision. Now I'm Harry Potter with the Quidditch. Now I'm Fred and George with the lit shit. Mischief managed, and they can't stand it. Every time I'm chillin' with the misfits, told my ass to snap out of it. This is real life, this ain't no counterfeit. Shit, let me put the book down, let me lay the hook now. Parents gonna be proud of it.
This one takes me back to when I was young. Never thought that one day I'd be grown up. Now I hate the fact that I'm a grown up, and it's killing me. Responsibilities like paying bills on time, keeping funds for your right, clocking into some job. No time outside,